Hello, how are you this morning, my friend? I am Protulia Xeta-Llouns, and this is Mexican Allies on the 7th day of the Trezene flower. Today is 7th death, or Chicome Miquiztli. Miquiztli is a sign that has to do with life. Curiously, for our ancient Mexicans, they were not thinking about that as an ending or something that it has to do with decay. They would meditate on this Trezene and this day about what is necessary for life. Of course, this is a question that has an answer in itself, because death is necessary for life. If you realize that death is always around the corner, well, you're gonna be struggling to live. You're going to push yourself harder in order to live better. That is, if you don't want death to catch you. And what is necessary to push life forward? Well, I don't know. You have to think about these things. So, what is necessary for life? Well, on a flower Trezene, we meditate about beauty and music. These are necessary for life. But also today, since yesterday we were in the sixth day with the god and goddess of the underworld, and now immediately we go to a day of death. We are meditating about this thing that we call this way. This is a very strict ending, because if a person dies, you never see that person again, at least with the eyes of your present existence. So there is an illusion that we disappear, when in fact everything is there. Where? Well, integrated. When you eat an apple, the apple stops existing as an apple, but it turns into you. You assimilate this apple and it becomes you. And the same happens to all the people that we love, that we die, and everything that passes through our lives. Whenever we experience these people, it's as if we ate them, and then they get assimilated in our bodies. And whatever we do with our bodies, when we integrate this energy, we do it not only for us, but for all the people we love. It's as if we have a saying in Mexico that says, por mí y por todos mis compañeros, which means it's in my name and the name of any of my buddies or companions. So I'm doing this for myself, but also for the benefit of all the people who are around me and that I care about, even if they're not longer here present in this reality. This is what flowers do. Flowers bloom, and they are grown from the dirt. They are grown from the corpses of worms and beetles and other creatures that are decomposing in the subsoil. And this is where they get nurtured, and this is how they get so beautiful. Also other plants. So what are they doing? Are they feeding on the dead? Yes, of course, we all feed from the dead. There are people who wouldn't eat some certain things because they don't want to eat dead things. But the fact is, we are all eating dead things, because even the air we are breathing was bred before in the lungs of the people who are not longer here. So in a way, they just put a part of themselves out there, and it's floating in the air, and we are taking it in and integrating them on our systems. Why? Because this is a stair, this is like a chain, and we are links in the chain, and we are following each other so we can get somewhere where we don't know. It's just a dance. This is why Miquiztli is the sponsor of this Trezene. He says, okay, we're not really going anywhere, but let's dance to it. Whatever we are doing, let's go at pace, let's go all together with the same rhythm and with joy in our hearts. Because our hearts, it's like a drum that never stops. And the minute it stops, well, we are in trouble. But before that, we just keep on going. So today, what is that make us go? What is the thing that makes our hearts beat? This is what is important. If you have something that makes your heart beat, you hang on to it. Not so tight that you smothered this thing, but tight enough to keep it safe and keep it content and keep it nurtured and to take care of this precious thing, because sometimes we have to get to a point of balance, because if we don't take enough care of something, it just dies also. But if we take too much care, well, we kill it. So today, it's the day of the god and goddess of corn, the mature corn and the corn that is still tender, that needs a little bit more care. There are certain things in your life that were just born, and these things, you have to keep them in a good care so they grow. So you need to identify which things are already there but need more care, and the others that are already mature, and you have to harvest them, because if you don't, they will go bad. This is a very, very interesting dance, the human being dance, because sometimes we just need to wait and we get bored, and sometimes we have to hurry a lot. So you say, which one is the good one? Well, both of them. We need to rest and just get bored, and sometimes you just have to go for it. So today is a day for both. To go for the one things that are mature, and to keep on taking care of those who are tender and developing in a very, very fine way. Keep them away from plague and from outsiders and from threats, and just hope for the best and enjoy the sun that it's always there, reminding us that a new day is there and that we can make the best of it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing your day with the people you love the most. See you next time.